So in waiting and about this whole Young Noble situation, I know I'm seeing a lot of channels out there. A lot of people are saying that he didn't really unalive himself, that it was a plot to get him and things of that nature. Well, I don't think it's that, man. It's just that life is for Young Noble's been rough for him for the past couple of years, man. I mean, he probably just missed his brothers, man. I mean, if you look at, there's a picture out there with Tupac, Fatal, Gaddafi, one of Napoleon's brothers, and Noble himself. He was the only one alive on that picture. And it probably resonated with him that depression just kicked in on him real hard. Then he loses his mother. Then, for what I've heard, he lost his son. Then he falls out with Idi and Muta. So he probably was kicked to that stage where he felt he didn't have nowhere to go. He didn't have nobody to turn to, because everybody is moving in a pace where everybody's trying to focus on their own lives. And when you're grown, unfortunately, it's not that easy to get people to pick up the phone unless it's business related. He probably didn't have nobody to really go to talk about this because he didn't want to be seen as weak. He didn't want to be seen as weak. He didn't want to be seen as a failure. It's a lot of stipulations as a man that you got to live by. And he probably felt that he was a failure. A lot of that plays into a man's psyche. And then, we're not even talking about the changes that artists go through. A lot of these artists are really going through it. The evolution of technology, the AI shit. Then you got possibly the royalties that he made that was a part of Tupac's projects. He probably fighting for that. Then he's dealing with people disrespecting Pop, disrespecting the Outlaws, and the brand name that he's repping for. It's a lot that he was taking on. And what's really disturbing to me is him having a GoFundMe. So, again, we don't know what's going on in his head, and this is the thing that makes this thing complexing to me, is now you put the burden on your family to come up with money to bury you. I see why people will look at this as a selfish act, but at the same time, we don't know the shit that comes with what these guys go through, man. We think, oh, he's getting money. He's with all these celebrities. I'm looking at all these people, all these rap people, giving him his props, giving him his flowers. But he probably still feel like the loneliest man on the earth, man. None of that could fulfill anything. Then not to mention the health problems that he dealt with. The health problems that he encountered, with that heart attack. He almost died then like 3 years ago. So, it's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that you guys don't know, man, with a lot of these guys. Everybody looks on the camera. They look on Instagram Live. They look and see these guys with the big stars. They're on the red carpet. They flashing the money. They got the women around them. But these guys are suffering, man. And Fat Joe and Jadakiss were right, though. A lot of these artists are check to check. And not the pandemic, but this current economy is exposing that. The current machine that's running this operation, see artists ain't nothing but disposable. You ain't nothing to society today, a walking spreadsheet. That's all that you are to these people now. So, there's a lot of layers that's going on in people's minds, especially black men. And that's why, like I said on the live the other day, we got to take the time out, even if it's 5 minutes or it's a text, check up on your people, man. You don't know what they going through. You know? So, that's my take on that, man. Rest in peace, Young Noble from the Outlaws. It's just crazy how there's 3 of them left. A lot of these guys that connected to Tupac has just passed on. Or the people that really rode for Pac passed on in bizarre fashions, like Fatal with the car crash, Young Noble with this suicide attempt, Gaddafi, the way he went out, Gonzo, my friend, the way he went out, Badass, the way he went out, it's unknown. Even the person that tried to solve the case for Biggie, the way he went out, Frank Alexander, the way he went out, one of the other bodyguard that was with Tupac that night, he went out in a bizarre way. Suge Knight locked up, Buntry locked up. I mean, Buntry dead. Heron dead. It's just crazy thinking about this, man. And Noble being the latest addition to the Machiavelli Project. It's unbelievable, man. It's just unbelievable if you really break down the innocence of all this and see how this thing been transpired. Afeni died. It's like everybody that was connected to Tupac or connected to that night just dies off. Now people die. It ain't no conspiracy. Oh, I forgot about Johnny J, producer for him. But it's just something to think about. Cause people were saying, damn, this might be a curse. Kurt Cobain mysteriously passes away. Papa G mysteriously passed away. I don't know about what happened with that, but just thinking about the Death Row alumni and the people that was connected to that era just gone. Jewel dies. All this just coming to me as I'm talking to y'all right now. I don't have no script. But it's just something to think about, man. So, rest in peace, Young Noble. This is King Eric signing out. How?